Well, hey fellow Star Trek fans, I'd like to present to you my version of the 1350 USS Enterprise from Polar Lights. This one is the 50th anniversary edition, so this one doesn't have the grid lines on top of the saucer section. I also used the Polar Lights Deluxe lighting kit because there's two lighting kits. I got the Deluxe. The Deluxe came with the weathering decals and a photo etch set. I also used the Paragrafix supplemental photo etch set as well. And I did a few things differently. First thing I did differently is I didn't use the color schemes. Well, for the most part I stuck to the color schemes, but for the main ship color I didn't. I liked the battleship gray. I just thought she looked better in battleship gray. And she is kind of a battleship. And the lighting, let me go ahead and show you the base. Let me zoom in on that for you. I put a switch into the base, and when you light the base up, the switch lights up. And I'll put up a diagram of how to do that to show you guys how I wired it. This worked for me. If you wire it direct, it's not going to light up, so you have to wire it differently. And I'll put the diagram up that worked for me, but I'm not making any claims that it's going to be the perfect thing, or a claim to that I know what I'm doing, because I don't. So I'm not responsible for anyone else trying it if it doesn't work. But I put photo etch pieces on the base as well, and I hot glued them on because I thought it would look better with just a little bit, a little something on it to make her look good. So let me bring it up to her, all lit up, and show you what the nacelles look like. The Bassard collectors on the nacelles. It's pretty cool. They have these little motors that spin. They're a little bit loud, but that's okay. The effect is just really cool. I'll show you the other one. You can see I lit the nacelles. There are some shots in the original series where you look and you say, well, geez, it could look like it could be lit on the inside of the nacelle, but they didn't light it due to budgetary issues on the original series, but they wanted to. I did it so it's not as subtle as the refit, but just enough to know that there's a real big power supply there at their disposal. Again, let me show you the Bassard collector. They're just really cool looking. All in all, I'm pleased with the way she came out. The weathering decals. I'll show you the side. You see the saucer pylon. I got the little blue strip in front, and for the deflector dish I decided to do the ring around the deflector dish. I just thought it looked better that way. I forgot where I seen it. I don't know if I seen it on the show. I don't think I've seen it that over there. I can't remember where I seen it, but I just thought it looked so much better with the ring around. And I did the same thing around the sensor dome under the saucer section. The rings, the three rings, I put that copper as well. I thought it just would look better. Let's see going back, the secondary hull. Again, showing you the lit nacelles. I think they look kind of cool that way. The backs of the nacelles are not lit, the ball areas. And again, everything has been coated just to kind of preserve it. I'll show you this side. Incidentally, the original model, this side was never finished. This would be the port side, because they always show the ship from the starboard side, going by planets, in orbit, flying by, because that's where the mounts were. A little interesting tidbit for you. Bring her back around. All in all, she's a beautiful ship. The model quality is really, really fantastic. I'm looking forward to doing the Enterprise refit, the 1/350 scale. I'll be doing that, and this is my version. I know there's a lot of defects and a lot of mistakes in it, but all in all, she looks pretty good. Well, she's the Enterprise. And I hope you enjoyed watching all these videos that I did in the steps in her build. I enjoyed doing it, and I'm going to enjoy more. Like I said, I have one for the refit that I'm going to do, and I'm going to paint on all of the mother of pearl on it. And I also have the 1/350, the A, that I'm going to do as the A, and that one is the one that came with the decals. It's going to be kind of like this one. All of the decals come with the ship, the Aztecing decals. So it's probably going to be along the lines of this one to cover the ship and the decals, but I'm going to do one with the painting from a gun, and I'm going to do one with the decals, and I'm going to see what they look like, the differences. So this is my version of the 1/350 USS Enterprise Polar Lights 50th Anniversary Edition. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.